Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Thavhani and welcome to the Venda podcast. It's the fourth episode, ne?
Yes.
Yeah, the first episode. And I'm out here chilling with Mpho. He was with me last week. He's back. Seems like he's enjoying the platform. So, yeah, thank you for blessing us with your presence again today. And we have a guest today. She's very elegant and eloquent.
Oh, wow.
And she's twang. Her name is Anna. So yeah, we will be breaking down all the topics we have today with her and Mpho. So yeah, gentlemen, introduce yourself once again, then she will do the same.
Thank you, and welcome back to the episode number 4. Yeah, we are moving. We're moving. Every day, beggarly back, just like you said.
We are back.
Thank you guys. My name is Mpho. I'm gonna be here. I'm hoping I'm going to be here even around the 100 episodes. I'm gonna be here. So as long as you're gonna chill there,
as long as you're genuine, authentic, and then you're not afraid to speak your opinion, you will be here.
Thank you.
Over to you, madam.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Misha. Good evening, good morning.
Yeah.
No, I didn't forget your name in the iPhone. I forget. I'm Anna, and then this is my first episode. So hoping you like whatever we're going to do. Beggarly back.
We are here. So guys, was it yesterday? Yeah, I went to Thavhani Mall. I used to have issues with those guys who would like take pictures there. As soon as you approach Thavhani Mall and we like,
I still have a problem with that.
You'll have 5 guys approaching you and to take pictures with you.
At the same time.
I kid you not. At first I used to have issues with that, but as time went by I realized that these guys are not hurting me. If I don't want their pictures, I could just tell them, okay, cool. Comrade, I don't want them. Or I don't have them. I don't have the money.
And they'll let you go free.
They let me go free. But I have to sometimes I'll even change the way and just go on the other side so that they don't come to
just to make sure you avoid them.
Yes,
you
but one day
I don't want to come across them at all.
No, one day I was chilling and realized the devastating numbers of unemployment in our country, and then something just clicked. I'm like, you know what? Those guys are trying to fight this thing. Those guys are trying to eradicate this thing. So you should be mad at them. Instead, if you have whatever money you have, you can simply support them. And unemployment in our country it's one of the highest in the entire
very
world.
Very high.
In the entire world. I don't know what is going on, and I hope I one day understand what's really going on with our unemployment rate.
Do we have anyone to blame for unemployment?
Yes, the government.
Why? Why are you blaming the government?
They are directing the money into wrong things. Money gets stolen every day. No one is held accountable for it. That money could have been used to build factories, to build farms, to build whatever that can create employment and as well as boost the economy.
I like the fact that you said whenever you go to Thavhani Mall, you encounter with those guys who takes photos.
Yes.
They're creating jobs themselves.
But that's not enough. Not everyone can be a photographer.
Not everything can be enough. There's some people who are taking photos. There are others sitting, calling, yay, data. Everybody is trying.
How necessary. We are
exactly.
all serious.
I hear you.
We can't put all the blame on the government.
No, I don't blame the government fully. To a certain extent, I do blame them.
I can also say I blame you, Mpho. Like, what are you doing? Waiting for the government to hire you?
No, I'm not waiting for the government. I have a job, but I don't like my job. I hate it.
And what do you like? What do you like?
What do you mean? What do I like?
The kind of job that you like.
Well, I'm working on being my own boss right now. I don't have a specific job that I like. I'm just working on being my own boss, and for that to happen, sometimes you need money. Not all the time.
Yeah.
Not all the time. So
capital is important.
Yes, the little that I'm getting from my current job, I'm investing it in starting my own business.
You're doing a very good job, so you should encourage the youth to do the very same.
Yeah, but not everyone wants to be an entrepreneur though.
Yeah.
So
what
should we do with those one who doesn't want to be the entrepreneur?
It's just
because I think the way forward in South Africa is being able to make your own money. You need to how can I say this? You need to know a way to start your own business. I think that's the way.
I get that, but not everyone can be an entrepreneur. Just imagine all of us in the world are entrepreneurs. Who's going to buy your product? The product. Who's going to buy your services?
Yeah,
that's the problem as well.
That's why job creation it's needed. It's important. It's relevant. It's you get me.
Yeah, I get you.
But what should we focus on when it comes to being unemployed? If we are taking this straight to the government, what should we tell the government to do? Because we can't just say we are blaming the government for that. Because blame Mambuso, like you said, right now, Robana case here, is it 500 billion?
Yeah,
Mugusoko kono 500 billion.
And I heard this
at the end of the day,
South Africa went to the land bank. Is it the land bank?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Eh?
No. What's that bank? Yeah, whatever bank. They went to.
I haven't forgotten that. I forgot that one.
They borrowed 500 billion.
500 billion.
Exactly.
For what?
Listen,
this COVID regulation, I think
in South Africa we're only
to control the
how many are we?
pandemic.
I think we was 50 plus minus 58 million.
You're coming up with an issue here. Someone once said,
yes,
someone once told me that
it's 500 billion. And we are 58 plus minus 58 million. Let's say 60 million in South Africa.
I know where you're going. I know
a million each. We would be fine.
I know where it's going.
We would be fine.
So why don't you give each person 500 billion to a billion each?
Listen, you give me $1 million now. I'm going to invest that money, and I just use the interest from like the institution that that investment institution. You give them the money, you give you interest. You can make a living.
There will be a lot of
that's not how this world works. Like if we all have money, then this world won't operate.
It won't be balanced.
It won't operate.
It won't be balanced. Yeah. It won't be balanced. This thing of unemployment. But anyway, shout out to everyone who's trying out there. I know it's not easy. I've been there. I'm still there. I'm still there because I'm trying to build my own things, and then it's not easy for me. So just don't give up, because I'm not giving up as well. I've failed more than I've succeeded in my life. Yeah, indeed. You can say that again.
I've failed. I've been screwed. I've been I've been fucked over. Because I remember 20 years I've been fucked over. 2020, late 2020, early 2021. Yeah, that was probably the toughest moment of my life. I went to a couple of businesses, brands, with my proposals, turn me down. Sometimes doors were shut on my face. But hey, man, I just had to do what I had to do. Applying for jobs, sending out proposals, business plans, and all that. I never gave up until I got this shitty job that I have.
So I think if everyone got your attitude of not giving up, we can fight this unemployment. I mean, the rate of unemployment can decrease highly.
Not everyone has the amount of strength I have.
Yeah, but you'll never know.
It wasn't easy. At some point, like when I got this job, I had given up. To be honest, I was like, I'm wasting my time. I'm using money that I don't even have to go print out these papers, transport to go, send out proposals and all that. I remember this one company. I won't mention their name. I went to them with a business proposal. I was like, okay, this is what I want to do, blah 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 blah. Like we look into it. And then 2 months down the line, I saw them implementing exactly what I told them in 2 months.
But they turned you down. So they had the audacity to take it.
They took your idea.
Yeah, but they could have like allowed me to implement the idea with them. That's what I was asking for.
Is it a private or a public company?
No, it's a private company. Yeah, you never succeed in the government.
That's private. That's private for you.
Yeah, so that's why I said I've been screwed, I've been fucked over, but I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't have a problem with starting again. No, I don't have a problem because I know when I start again, I'm starting from something. I have experience. I know what to do.
Yeah, it's very much better because you know what to do.
I know better. I know better now. So yeah. And I like sometimes I have a very different opinion when it comes to what I'm about to mention now. I know both of you might feel different about it, but I've seen a lot of unemployed youth dabbling into substance because of you apply for a job, excuse me, you don't get it, you try this, it doesn't work, you try that, it doesn't work. That thing is depressing, it's demoralizing.
Unemployment is very hard.
It's very stressing. You feel like you're worthless. Even in the community, they don't value your opinion just because you're not employed. You get it?
So you need to be employed so that they can value.
Honestly, like even in family meetings, if you're not employed,
you don't have a say.
But you get me. But if you're employed, if you have the money,
you can say your portion. And then they don't take it seriously.
Then
Patu says the very same thing
but
that you said.
Then they'll take it. He's employed. They're gonna take the same thing.
You might find that I'm more educated than him. I'm more smart than him. But just because he has a good job and I don't have a good job,
you should say a good paying job.
He'll be able to pursue the idea that he's bringing in the meeting.
Yeah. Even if it's shitty, they're just gonna
he's just gonna take
because
it.
he's going to fund the idea. What are you going to do with your idea? You'll be telling us like, no guys, when we're building this building, we need to use your PPC cement. But you don't have the money to buy PPC cement.
You don't have the money to buy that.
You're having your Mamba cement in your own pocket, but you want PPC.
Mamba cement. It's all like beef to me. Imagine PPC.
So he's comparing now.
Exactly. You need a strong foundation, but you don't have the material. But the one who doesn't have the idea of building a strong foundation, have the money to fund. That means they're going to
go with it.
They'll go with him.
Yeah.
With your idea, of course.
In another way.
That's what happened to with that company. I went there, presented, I did everything correctly. And I saw that these guys are impressed. I was like, we'll look into it. They left, we call you.
And the time it happens.
When my phone rings, when I see a number I don't know, I'd celebrate like, ooh. Yeah. Like, hey man, hey, how are you? Just checking. I was like, fuck you. I'm waiting for a very important call now.
But still, man, we can talk about all these things. I know you don't blame people who are getting into the substance.
Yes, I don't blame.
We need to take this word out. It's not a must that you need to fall into those things, or you don't need to numb your pain with
listen, by the time you're doing it, you won't feel like you're numbing the pain. No, it's just the other way of distressing yourself.
Exactly, distracting yourself from the pain and the stress. That's
how about after being intoxicated? Because you're gonna be intoxicated maybe for a few hours,
and you forget for that few hours.
How about a long-term one?
That's the main cause. You get used to.
Listen, you're going for a job, you're not getting it. That means the stress is going to be long term as well.
And your self-esteem will go lower.
Simple.
Yeah, you feel like so and so apply for the same job, they got it. I'm more smarter than them, I'm more qualified than them. How? What's wrong with me? What's happening? What did I do wrong?
You didn't do anything wrong.
What's wrong?
The timing could be wrong.
The timing could be wrong.
Or your approach could be wrong.
That's difficult.
Nah. I agree. I agree, and I don't agree at the same time.
Okay.
Nah, timing and approach. I get the approach of looking at a job is you apply with a CV, or maybe you're saying that their approach
the job is posted.
The job is posted. The CV.
And your CV freely. This is South Africa, man. You need to have something. You need to have something to get.
If I'm not doing that, I'm not gonna get a job.
Exactly.
Now.
You need to have something to get something.
And then where do I get the money?
Nothing is for free.
Where do I get that something if I'm unemployed?
I don't know, but connection works. You know this language. They'll tell you like we've got connection.
Yeah, connection is corruption.
Exactly.
Connection
This is South Africa.
Connection is corruption.
Man, you're not gonna work anyway if they don't know you.
Let
You're not gonna work if they don't know
That's
you.
why I'm trying to build my own thing.
Same anything that you have for your own.
That's why I'm trying to build my own
For
thing.
that moment, when you want to submit your CV, you'll be like, no, don't worry.
Yeah.
I will meet you the other way.
Even if you're submitting after the due date, they won't even mind because you have something.
Nah, even after building my own thing, I don't think I would do that. I'll follow the procedural way of applying for the job.
In that idea that you're saying right now, everyone says that before they wait.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that, but everyone says that. Like, nah, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do
my
that.
part.
I'll do my part.
Listen, here's the thing with favors. I do a favor, I owe you. Now my back is against the wall.
Indeed, you're gonna owe me for
So I'm going to owe you for. I don't want that.
For the rest of your life.
I don't want that.
I'll even tell
Where
you
is
like
the joy in that?
I'll even call you like
That's basically
midnight.
selling your soul.
You're selling
Midnight sleeping with your wife. I'll be calling. And you'll be like,
So, which means you don't have any problem with
no,
that.
I don't. He owes me. He's in my corner.
I don't want.
And he'll take it. Like he'll be like,
I thought if you did me a favor, I got the job, I got that contract, I got the tender.
yeah.
I'm living in an expensive house because of her.
Because
She would
of
remind me
her.
all the
And
time.
I'm
I'm like,
telling
you all the time.
You are what you are because of me. You owe me. I'll be calling him midnight, telling him like, I'll send my nephew's granddaughter to your office tomorrow. I want you to help him with this. I want you to help this guy with this and this and that.
Yeah, I want you to drive him
Pull
to
the
something.
strings
So you see, now you are indebted to one person for the rest,
for
of,
the
your
rest
life
of your life.
because of only one contract.
What happened was that this guy came with something. Okay, I have this, and I want it to happen this way. And I was like, no, I want it to happen this way. That's why we had a disagreement. I was like,
Because it wasn't going your way. But if it was going your way, you would have took it. He's not a good president. I think I'll take you for a president.
you're not getting my
He
point.
wanted it to go his way.
Yes, because my way are the right way.
The
He
right
had
way.
some shady ways that he wanted us to take. And
So
I was
you
like,
mean
no.
following the right principle?
Yes, I don't compromise my
right
principles.
Oh,
That I don't.
you still go for the president.
I
don't want to be a
Let's
president.
give him a belt. This guy deserves it. You know, you
It's just me. Like,
Find for president.
Come on,
We're gonna give you that. We need some, maybe our 500 billion will be still around.
I'll have a million in my son.
you know what's the irony in that they're fighting for president thing? My second name is Cyril.
Wow.
So are you with the guy in other way connected?
I
If we are like that, we can talk now. Some of us we don't
second
have
name
any
is Cyril.
problem.
No,
we
we
need
don't.
to work. Eh?
Yeah,
we need some jobs.
You employ us.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah. I'm busy working on something. I will employ you.
Employ us.
Yes, but I will follow the procedural way. You need to match the standard. You'll get the job on merit.
Oh,
You'll get the job on merit. I don't want your money. I don't want anything. I don't want any favor. None whatsoever. None.
I'll send you my CV every week.
No problem. If it's good, I'll call you. If it's good, I'll call you.
Hey guys.
Every week.
So as I was saying, I personally don't blame people who dive into substances, whether it be alcohol, drugs, or anything. I'm not encouraging people to take drugs, but I just don't blame those who take them to numb the pain. I've been there. I know how it feels like. 2020, late 2020, early 2021. God damn it! I was at my lowest. I couldn't even afford a 5 rand airtime.
Oh wow.
That was
Down.
difficult.
5 rand airtime. I couldn't. I even went off social media because I didn't have data. I deleted my WhatsApp, Facebook,
Even if you didn't
everything.
get it, it wouldn't have operated.
No, like yes, but I was going to continue. You know, taking advance time. I didn't want that, and then I just went off. And then yeah, man, I'd given up. I wasn't applying for any job. I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, but as for taking the substances, like you wouldn't blame anyone without knowing why they're doing it.
Yes, people just are so quick to judge.
There are those who just do it for the sake of someone else's doing. Like
Yeah,
I
peer
could call
pressure.
you, like,
That's
hey
a
Patu,
pressure, no.
let's go to. Can I say?
Do you go parties though?
Let's go to Migeron, Chinese cafe.
Now
Let's
he's
go
telling
to
me.
let's go to Migeron, and then you'll be like, oh shucks, there's Anna. Anna, she's married. That means I'll be secured. Then you'll be going with me for the status read.
the status
You
read.
are with Anna. Anna got your back.
You know, still.
But
you know,
sometimes,
you
like,
can't blame people for.
Sometimes it becomes
no, like my thing is, if you're gonna go with someone because of their status, and that status doesn't do anything for you,
some people are
dumb.
happy to brag.
you are
Following
dumb.
someone for this.
Some
And then
people are
you-
just,
you-
are
then
just
you're
happy
dumb.
to brag. Like, I was with Anna, I was with Midi,
Then what?
I was with
You will
Cyril.
suffocate.
Listen, if your influence is
You will
opening doors
suffocate
for
in
me,
other people's statuses.
if your influence or you being with me opens door for me, god damn, I'm not gonna like hold on your trousers everywhere you go.
If
But
they're not.
if that you're gonna buy me alcohol, is that all that you're gonna offer? Fuck
Exactly.
you, man.
That's the problem.
Fuck it, man.
I still remember when I was still in Chakuma, there was this guy, he's married. He'll host a party at his house, but he won't allow you to go out with an empty can or an empty bottle. But he'll buy you everything. Your Hennessy, name them. He'll
Give me the
drink.
money, I'll use it.
Bro, why don't you give me
And
the
you
money?
Give me
ask
the
you
man. Do
even-
you know how much that bottle cost?
You even ask for 20 rand, like, can you please kindly give me 20 rand? I want to buy bread for my children. He'll tell you, like, do you even know that in my house there is no bread? But he's busy hosting a party for you. You'll go drunk.
So you see, that's what I'm saying. You will suffocate in other people's statuses because, you know, most of the people, they won't build you. Out of 100%, I'm sure 2% of your friends, that's the only one who's gonna build you. That's the only one who can say, Midi, let's do this, let's do that. The others will be saying, Midi, let's go drink.
But yes,
Midi, I will buy you that bottle. Do you know how much that bottle costs? You don't even have 5 rand in your
VSOP.
pocket.
the thing is, you are what you made yourself. You are self-made.
You see, exactly. You can say that one again.
You are self-made. I'm
You
Anna.
are self-made, but the environment that you
The environment needs you to know the fundamentals of whatever you're going to engage yourself onto. If you don't know the fundamentals, you're going to suffer for
Yeah,
the
but-
rest of your life.
but your environment is going to play a part in who you are.
Environment plays a very huge part, but
Environment plays
it's
a
Cyril
very
who
huge-
needs to control the environment. I could say fear bomb suffocates me
Okay.
because I've known the places which are better than fear bomb,
And you wanna move.
and I want to move, but I can make something in fear bomb. I can make something out of this suffocating place.
Yes, you can always make something out of it.
Yes, environment play a very huge part in our lives.
The people you hang around with,
What you see,
what do you think you see?
like, okay, for instance, I'll say fear pop. It's very difficult for you to get a proper shop. Like around here, the time
They
No,
vandalize everything. That's fear bomb for you.
What type of shop? A spaza shop, a tech shop, spaza shop,
A proper
a
shop.
proper
that you-
supermarket.
shop, a supermarket.
But we
Come to
have
think
one.
Yeah,
One is
one.
still
You
part
need
of
to
it.
travel, and then there are no
Well, you need to
transport
get your
modes.
taxi to get.
Look at
No, you
me.
can walk.
How many kilometers from here where we are right now?
Maybe 5.
So you're gonna walk 5 kilometers to get bread.
with plastics. Come on, I can't.
You're going to buy 15 rand bread and you walked 15 kilometers.
So meaning, you know, we need to just be in an environment which pushes you to do something good. Be in an environment which pushes you to want to work or to need to work for yourself.
Okay, I was still
Sometimes-
saying like fear bomb doesn't have a proper shop like a supermarket, but because you see the pressure, like, okay, I need to work. You'll work very harder for you to be able to buy your own
I get you. I get where you going.
That means
I get where you going.
I
get where you go. Yeah, I feel you.
You feel me?
I feel you.
You can work very hard because of the environment. The environment that someone says, no, this environment sucks. You can make something out of that environment that sucks. It doesn't suck everyone.
I feel you. I feel you. Because like if for instance, Fearbomb doesn't have a proper supermarket, a business-minded person can just see an opportunity. Like, okay,
You can build a shop.
why don't I build a shop?
Create job. For who?
Money.
But we don't have money to build that kind of shop. You could have many ideas to do that.
That's
but you
why
need funds.
we have
You need to be
a lot of
funded.
Pakistanis and Ghanaians here opening shops.
If you're talking
And then
about
if
being
we can-
funded again,
and then we can
still
say-
we need to approach the government.
When you talk about these Ghanaian Indians, we build those garages and we let them rent.
Let them run.
You see,
But like,
we are
and come to
able.
think of it, how many black-owned sponsorships are still operating? Like proper, well-stocked, everything are still operating.
Talking about where I
2 out of
come from, I think I only know 1 or 2. The rest
And then like
are
they are
owned
not.
by these
One
guys.
or two, I think that all two is not operating properly.
Because I only know one which is operating.
Sometimes
which
you
is
go there
black
looking for
owned.
sugar. There's no sugar.
You find that small one at the price of the 1 kg one at the price of 5 kg, and you need to buy it because there is no way you're going to
No,
buy
you're
it.
gonna-
And that thing
And
has
the
been
visitor
there
is
for the past
waiting.
3 months.
It's getting cold.
And that thing has been there for the past 3 months.
And when you check the expiring date, like
Dusty.
next week. But you can't take it back because by next week it will be finished already.
And I also blame the community for that as well, because we don't support our own as we support these guys. Because this guy you'll go there with 15 rand, like, hey chief, I want a 2-liter Coke original.
It'd be like 2 liters,
Nothing.
20 rand.
It's like 15 rand. I will say like, come here, my friend. Come here, my friend.
Take my friend, you'll bring tomorrow.
You
But
bring tomorrow.
as for us, if I say I own my own spaza and I say, okay, Midi, you have 15 rand and you want your 2 liter, it's 20 rand. You'll bring 5 rand. You won't come to my shop again because of that 5 rand.
Because of 5 rand.
That means we're not stopping supporting you.
You don't have the money.
Yeah, like Patu is selling your Mupani worms. Say, you can take for credit 30 rand per pack. I take 5. It's 150 from Pat. I don't pay. I even change the street. I don't even pass through Patu's gate.
When you
Yeah,
call,
this-
I'm no longer answering.
This thing are like a system that were orchestrated just to divide
We're
black people
taking
among
ourselves down.
Yes. These are systems that were created just to take black people down. We fight amongst ourselves.
Exactly.
We fight amongst ourselves. I remember Credo Muta was like, you will forever hate white people for turning black people against each other.
But sometimes we turn against each other ourselves without any influence.
No.
Yeah, like
This thing come from way back.
even our parents play a role in this part.
The way they grew up.
Exactly.
The way we grew up telling us about whatever that happened.
While we're still on the issue of substance, there's a story that has been making rounds on social media this past week. A lot of people are familiar with it. It's about there's a kid called Jane. She was adopted by SABC Livhu at some point. Apparently, when he found her, she was a drug addict. She was homeless. She was just a junkie, basically. She was a junkie, basically. So he took her in, and there was a lot of back and forth in that period while she was still with him. Because I heard, this alleged, hey, I don't want to get in trouble. It's alleged that she ran away. He went to fetch her. She ran away again. He went to fetch her. And then there was this one time she went to his platform. He has a radio station, online radio station, and she explained that she was leaving, only to find out that was a publicity stunt. For like an hour, people were watching that thing. At the end, was like, "Nah, I was kidding. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere." I think that's where people started not taking her serious, because like people were up in arms. I think there was like more than 20,000 views at a live stream, and then at the end you just go like, no, I was just kidding. You should take people serious. And then so she ended up leaving. I don't know what happened for her to ended up taking the decision to depart or leave him. I don't have the full details, so I won't dive into that. But it was made public that Jane is no longer with Rivo. And yeah, I think she also confirmed it.
Yeah, there were rumors that Jane said she misses her friends because she's used to them. And then Ndika tried very hard to take her to rehab, and then she ran away.
Yes.
And the doctors told Ndika that they can't admit her without her permission.
Yes.
Yeah, so
you're not forced to be.
Yes, because no one has a right to force you to do it.
The rehab should have took six months. Then she only took the medication for a month. On the second month, she quitted everything. Like, I missed my friends, I missed my lifestyle, and then she went back to what she was.
So she someone took a picture of her and it was trending. She's back on
that
drugs.
One, I really saw it.
I saw that one. Even a video.
Heartbreaking.
I think that video was in Jerusalem.
Terrible. It's terrible.
And then that way, I think no one will be able to.
I feel like I should retract my statement of saying I don't blame people for taking substance.
No, that one is understandable. But that's why we're also saying, even though if we can't blame them, there are people who are living with no. How can I say this? There are people who are living in a sober life.
Yes.
They also have problems.
Yes.
They are sober-minded people.
They are sober-minded people who have problems. We all have problems. Like I said, the rotary serious.
Yeah, we have different ways of dealing with the situations.
Yes. That you remember I said something about the environment?
Yes, you did.
Exactly.
You did.
He has problems, I have problems, you have problems.
I have problems.
But because the environment that you're in does not encourage you or permit you to dab into substance to numb the pain, you wouldn't do that. You will find other ways to tackle the problems. I believe the environment that she was in also influenced her to, take in the direction of substance. I don't know whether she was drinking alcohol, she was doing weed.
Ignorant can play part in her future. Ignorant.
Yeah.
She was very ignorant. She was very lucky to be taken out of the streets.
And then she did what she did.
And then in the process of getting better, she said, no, I like what I was doing. I want to go back. That means she enjoys being what she is.
I cannot say.
Hey man, even
sometimes you are being controlled.
Venda, they could say,
talk honestly.
Yeah, you can't take the donkey to the river.
I didn't get it. That was like, God.
You can't. I'm sure when she's trying to say, Ningasi said, Dongi Mlambo no Madi.
But because it didn't want to drink, it didn't drink.
It will kick you. And Vele, yeah, Mutanuni SABC Livhu, I think you're mura. I think you're mura. You're mura, Amanda, because those rumors, you can tell very, he was under pressure. Very under pressure.
I shout out to the woman for
imagine putting fuel in his car, going to Joburg.
Apparently
in and
she
out.
also got her sponsorship.
Living his family for Jane. And then what did Jane do at the end?
Fuck you. That was straight middle, like she basically showed him
I miss my life. I want to go back. Take me back.
When someone is
just
dying.
Bought you clothes.
I love street.
They're planning to take you to school. You have a better environment. You have a home. You have a shelter.
You find everything. You need not to stress about anything.
But what can we do? Because I can't even blame Jane too. Because once you are in that, it's not
we can't blame her because we don't know.
We don't know why she's doing that.
Yes. That's why I say I don't blame people who take substance.
You know,
because
I
we don't
feel
know
like
why.
I'm in Jane's brain, like telling me, like, hey, fuck you. I was enjoying it. No ground rules there. I was just living my life. Whether I eat or not eat, I'm fine there.
Now I'm living under someone's roof. They tell me what time to eat.
Apparently she has a kid. You know, we're talking about this thing that breaks my heart.
She has a kid.
Whatever that she's going through.
Whatever she's going through, I just hope she gets help, and then
That thing can even affect the child's self-esteem.
Obviously,
Because he won't have his voice. His voice will never be heard, because once he starts to talk, we'll be reminding Jane's daughter, Jane's son.
my mother's a junkie.
Yeah.
It was disturbed with a child.
Hey guys, this thing is so somber.
I'm Jane right now. Like, hey, SABC, come on, fuck you. I need to go back to my life.
I need to go back.
Fuck you too. Guys, I want us to play a game here. I want us to play a game.
You know, mind games are very.
No, it's not mind games. It's about
dangerous
like. No, it's not mind games. Yeah, as I was saying, guys, I want us to play a game. It's about people who are fairly big on social media around Venda. So the game goes like this. I tell you two people, and you tell me who you can unfollow. Like, there's a gun in your head, tell you to unfollow one, who you will unfollow and why.
So we're not gonna fight with people over there.
You're just saying why you
That's
would
your opinion.
It's your opinion. Yes.
It's your opinion.
All right.
Okay, I'll start Ndika. Mpho Rathando, SABC. Gun to your head.
So this one, the first one goes to me.
Yes, the first one goes to you.
Ndika.
You're going to unfollow Ndika.
I'm saying it's Ndika versus
Ndika chikakisa versus Mpho Rathando. Who do you unfollow?
Yo.
Remember, there is a gun on your head.
So I only have two options.
There's a gun on your head.
It's either I die or I unfollow one of them.
Yes, you just unfollow one and then that's it. And you tell us why you're going to unfollow that person.
I think I'll unfollow Mpho Rathando.
Why?
Why Ndika? Okay, let me say I will be left with Ndika. The guy is fun, and the one thing I love about Ndika is educated. This guy is an advocate. Don't forget that one. So he has a degree on top of his that rounded head. so he's an advocate. Rounded head. I didn't say that. Rounded head. So I'll be left with Ndika
Because of the
advocacy.
He's educated.
So
mind you, I have that thing for people who are educated.
And why cut out to Mpho?
Yes, must tell us why not Mpho.
Now you're putting me in a corner.
No, we just want to know.
No, just.
You're just putting me in a very huge corner.
Yeah, but take yourself out of that corner.
I don't have a reason why I can unfollow him. But as for Ndika, like I said, I have the thing for people who are educated. You know, I think I can relate with people who are well educated. I don't know if Mpho Rathando is that much educated. Like Ndika. Does he have a degree or any?
I don't know.
Any other
Yeah.
I need to re-register.
Yeah, I need to go back.
Go back to school. Yeah, fine.
I need to re-register.
Or otherwise, we are not shooting together.
I'm hurt.
Yes, I'm removing you.
Well, I will go with Ndika as well. One, the reason he gave is educated, and I also can't relate to people who are educated. The reason why I would unfollow Mpho Rathando, I don't know much about him. And secondly, I have issues with radio these days. I don't listen to radio that
What's
much.
up?
It's garbage, that thing. It's scripted.
Story another day.
Huh?
The story another day.
Another day.
Yeah, it's a story for another day. It's scripted. The content is micromanaged. So And he's in that circle, he's in radio, and then I have problem with radio, so that's why I would never go with Mpho Rathando. I have nothing against him, but the environment he's in, you know, it's playing a part.
The environment,
Yeah, I will also go with Ndika. I mean, I don't even remember when last I listened to radio, so as for Rathando,
so
I can't tell much about.
Ndika 3.
So yeah,
and Rathando nail.
Ndika takes it. Ndika is informative. It's entertaining at the same time, because this past week, like our business, you know, the challenge, it was mooring.
And I love comedy.
Hey, it was mooring challenges left, right, and center. Yo, I saw people sending bikinis there. Like, what's going on there?
It was very fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's
entertaining.
funny.
So yeah, I would go with him. And remember, he started this thing when lockdown, that hard lockdown hit us. Just going on just go live on Instagram. He started on Facebook and then he migrated to Instagram. It's big now. Instagram is promoting businesses, and exactly. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. And the second one, I would say ndivuwo versus Nicole.
Yo.
Those are the TikTokers now. Those are big on TikTok.
Big ones.
Yeah. Those are moving things on TikTok.
I don't know which one on this one, but let me say this one first before I choose. Nicole is my home girl. We stay in the same country.
Be subjective.
And
be objective.
Not subjective.
Be objective and impartial.
But I will go with Ndi.
Nivo?
Yeah.
Why?
That one is fun. Like I said, I love comedies. With that one, I can stay, you know, I can watch her comedies or her videos all day long. That one. And also, she's educated. Let's not forget that one. I think she's an accountant.
If also Nicole is educated.
Nicole is educated, yeah. We went to the same school. We went to the same university. And yeah, this one, she's very persistent. If we're talking about Nicole, she's very persistent.
She's hardworking.
She's a hardworking. She went back to school that one. Her grade 12, she attended it twice. Wow. The first year when she came back again and she was like, no, the last year my marks were not okay, I'm going back. Even varsity, it was like that. Oh, wow. I think she had something, but this one is... But
my reason for Nicole, the first time I saw Nicole was when she was imitating Bundu Chowirengana, with that blazer and the boots and everything. She knew that. I was like, who is this girl? And then I started researching, I was like, that girl, she's so funny, man. After that video when James Scandal, light, dark. She's not the light. Like, what the fuck is going on? So I love Nicole.
I love Nicole, but I'll go for Ndivuwo.
Ndivuwo, she kills it, but I'll go for Nicole. Ndivuwo, she also good.
I love Nicole. I can watch her now and again, but I'll go for Ndivuwo. You see, when it comes to Ndivuwo, she just doesn't joke. Mutanuni wa mavu. We are built
straight to the point.
We are built, and the reason aba azweni akujoka ngazo akumona ngazo. We never future ngazo. So I'll go for Ndivuwo because Ndivuwo, we don't just listen to jokes, but we get built.
We also get motivation. So Ndi 2. Nicole 1.
Nicole, I tried.
Light,
I tried. Now it's time for AS Mulaudzi, Roms Neramondo. Gun to your head. You unfollow her. But man, I feel like this one is weak, man. What do they do well, those guys?
Yeah, I wanted to ask the same thing.
This is just the CEO of Rams
and
people just know Rams because of
is he financing or is a manager?
I think he's managing him, sponsoring
Makuya.
Let's crush this one of Rams.
Because AA is just the sponsor and then as for Rams is just the CEO. I mean, we know him.
Community.
Yeah, I think.
Who's
bad?
That guy played a huge role in Makuya.
Who is business minded in this people?
Gun to your head.
Who is
Roms Neramondo, AS Mulaudzi.
Jesus. Why do I have to be the first one?
Okay, I'll
Okay,
go
ladies
first.
first.
Thank you, ladies first. What happens to that?
I'll go with
AS Mulaudzi.
AS. I'll go with AS. AS is trying to build something out of nothing. Sponsoring Makuya.
Yeah, we didn't believe in that guy at the first. But hey, he was a joke himself, that guy. How can you feed your dog Doritos?
I saw his dog celebrating a birthday and he bought bread, your Doritos
Balloons.
and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'll go for AS for building something out of
Yeah.
nothing. He's trying to show us that you can be whatever you wish to be. It doesn't matter where you're from or what you do, but you can still make it. So I'll go for AS because it's trying to show us that anything is possible.
I'll also go for AS because of the Makuya thing. At first I was like, this guy is... I thought he was sick. I'm sorry for saying, but I thought he was sick mentally. I was like, who does that, man? Why would you give you...
That guy's a joke himself.
who gives his dogs Doritos and then come on, you go buy French and then come on.
Yeah.
At first I was like, no, this guy is not fine, and I left it at that. And then, but as soon as
AS.
no, it started with, I think AS was Jan trying to compensate what Livhu did to Hendric Mavu. Livhu went live on Facebook and then he just tarnished that boy.
Yeah.
He said some horrendous thing about him, like he even said he said some if Maku had pursued a lawsuit against Livhu at that time, he would have won. It was like he mentioned that he's from Zimbabwe, his parents. He mentioned a lot of things, and then that was not cool. And then I think AS saw that, was like, no man, this guy is trying to kill this boy's career. This guy is trying to kill this boy's self-confidence and esteem. And then I was like, okay, I will build you. He took him to UNISA. He said UNISA is a place, and then he took him to UNISA for the first time. I was like, shout out to this guy. So AS, I see you, man. Shout out.
There is nothing I can say about him because I just know him because of Makazi.
And then,
After that, Makazi saga, then
but I'm going with Rams. Even you guys are not going with him.
Business-wise,
because
the guy is busy. Yeah, we knew him through Makazi with all the scandals with Makazi, but to follow him, knowing him through Makazi, it made us dig a little bit deep about him to see who is he, what is he doing, only to find out the guy is business-wise. And then not so long here we were talking about people who are going to be business-minded. For you to fight this unemployment, what do you need to do?
We need people like him.
We need people like him to know what to do, to start something. I'm sure he started his businesses out of nothing.
I think these two people have the very same common ground, because when we're talking about AS is trying to find someone to be something.
Yes,
that means they have a common ground.
Yeah, they do have a common ground.
Yes.
A very nice one for that matter.
Nah. Rams, shout out to you as well. But hey man, I go with AS.
AM.
Rams.
AS.
AS.
Last but not
I
least,
didn't mention S.
this one is a little bit controversial. Last but not least, I repeat. SABC Livhu, Hendric Makuya. Why did you gun to your head?
Now we just said Rams and AS, they have a common ground.
As for Hendric and SABC, I think I'll go for SABC with my own reasons. Because
We want to hear those reasons.
We need those reasons.
SABC was just a person, and then SABC has that thing of, if you want something, you need to get it. He even tried to fake his mother's death for.
Yeah, that was.
So he's a go-getter.
Yeah, he's a go-getter. Who
faking your mother's death?
Who does that? Because
So you're gonna choose him because he faked his mother's
no,
death?
I'm not choosing him. I'm not choosing him because he faked his mother's death. I'm choosing him because he knows what he wants, and then he wants to get it no matter what. No matter what it takes.
You're gonna do anything to get whatever you want.
No, I'm not going to
Even
do
faking
whatever.
your mother's death.
No, I'm saying I'm
That's
going with
extreme,
him.
Joe.
No,
That's extreme.
No, this is my point of view.
Okay, but
And then how I see things is not how you see things.
yeah,
Like
true.
just imagine faking your mom's death for you to get what you want. That means SABC Livhu can do whatever he wants to get what he wants. He can go for any extent. And then as for Makuya, there is nothing much to talk about him. And then SABC Livhu, not just because he faked his mother's death to get what he wanted. Look what he did to Jane. He has been helping people.
Yeah, he has.
He has helped with building houses.
He has. Shout out to him
donating
for
for the shoes,
Yes.
for those who
That
that's the other saga. But he did it because he knew what he wanted. He wanted to pursue what he wanted, but he didn't know how he is going to do it. Just imagine, there was this time we were busy sending money into his account for him to build his house. Where were you sleeping when you were sending him money to build his house? Did you even have enough in your house when
No, I
you were
didn't
sending?
send because I didn't have money.
Yeah, I didn't send as well, but people were sending. Why?
They have money.
Because they believed in him. How many people
And
sent?
they did it after he faked his mother's death.
Exactly.
Mpho Rathando.
A big one.
Exactly, he has a house,
A very big house.
And I've seen
He
some of
drives
the
cars.
lives inside the
He
house. I
doesn't-
think the wall is, if I saw perfectly, the walls are tiled. So the house is very nice.
Very nice.
Very huge.
But as for Makuya, as far as I know, there is nothing much to say about him. He's just a comedian. Yes, it's fine having him like.
The comedian, Comedian,
Yeah,
I don't know.
his stuff is
Listen,
it's very funny.
you just
It leads him to be more like a comedian.
You just look at him and then you laugh.
Yeah, he's a comedian
You just need to
himself.
look at him and then you laugh.
He's just a comedian himself. He doesn't need to say anything, but just looking at him, you see, he's fun.
You don't need to say anything. You just need to look
But
at him.
look at SABC. He drives cars. They don't even go to the garage to buy them. He don't even know how much is the installment for those cars. He just drives them. Someone else has put fuel on the car. He moves from point A to point B.
So what do you say about his scandals? With his wife?
No, I can't say
Allegedly,
that.
allegedly.
How do you take it? So
Apparently, that thing was a publicity stunt because she
was-
went on. She went.
She-
She
It was
came
also
back
a
and like,
publicity stunt.
yeah, she
I
went.
was
like, nah,
lying,
I was
that
lying,
thing
blah,
has
blah, blah.
never happened. So I think I will just say about his wife saga, it's his personal matter. I didn't even get involved,
Okay.
even from the first place.
Okay, now I did. I'll go with Hendric Makuya. Simply because of the two scenarios that we just indulged in just now. His mother's death. I'm not judging him. He did what he had to do as a man, but I wouldn't go to that extent. That was extreme, and yeah, that shouldn't be condoned. It was wrong in all aspects. Morally, it was out of the way. And then the saga of we have a pandemic, second pandemic of GP, and then you go on the public platform and then make a joke about it. If you make a publicity stunt, it's a joke. So you such people are suffering from what Malima call an uncontrollable desire for fame. I don't have anything against
that one
it.
is easy.
Shout out to him for doing what he did today. Shout out to him for building people's houses. Shout out to him for helping whoever is helped. But I can't choose him. Yeah, I can't choose him because based on those things. Like I said, when it comes to my principles, I don't compromise, and I take morals very serious. So if you're gonna do anything that's going to compromise your own morals, it says a lot about you. It's just my opinion. Honestly.
And your opinion matters, and then we respect your opinion.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Right, what can you say?
Now, still speaking about Marco. I asked me what to speak about Marco. That guy is a joke.
He's a joke himself.
That guy,
Just by mere look.
just look at him and laugh. I remember this video of Apollo.
With that, based on line with that, I can't go with SABC. I can't.
As I said, he's done a lot. We
I
respect
can't.
that.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Mind you, I
But
respect
based on
everything that
I
he
can't.
did. When it comes to Jane, whatever that is happening on her, it's very painful for me. It's very painful for a UNFPA member. like me. It's very painful.
She had all the opportunity, man, to be
So,
a better
and
person.
Livhu was there for him. For her. He was there. He wanted to do anything just to make sure that she becomes clean and all of that.
Yeah.
So shout out to him for that, and he should continue doing that. But for now, and this one,
You go with hendric.
I go with hendric.
Dangerous man.
And mind you, I think Doritos recognized him not so long.
But they didn't do anything. They just
Yeah,
said, we see. They just said, we see you.
I hated the way they recognized him. They were supposed to do something about it.
Man.
They were supposed to do something huge.
That guy is a
about that.
die-hard fan of Doritos, man. Like, how
When I got a photo shoot sent,
I don't know. But
I mean,
the way they recognized him, I think it was not enough. I think it was not
that
enough.
guy does a lot
Yeah.
for Doritos, man.
He does a lot.
I mean, who buys like 10 packets of Doritos at once?
His birthday party.
Doritos
It's more like Doritos was there sponsoring the party. He bought them.
So Doritos should have done more, man.
Shout out to him and again, if you're going to school, know why you're going there. Not only for fame, not only people are looking at you, but know yourself. Guy, if you're going to school, know what you're doing there. You need to know yourself. I don't know which grade is he?
He's in
10.
Grade 10. So he's doing a Greek.
Yes, he said he's doing a Greek.
It gets tough there.
It's-
10.
Yeah.
Grade 10 moves.
Yeah.
10
Hey,
moves, Baba.
that one. Hey.
Very, but he should know why he's there. He should know why he chose a Greek.
I just hope that he doesn't let fame get in his head.
Exactly. That's I'm trying.
I saw him on the first day of school. I saw him telling his fellow schoolmate to shine his shoe, and then he would give them money. Like in Nigeria, then but don't forget it. I was like,
He's starting to shine.
you see now, you're losing it. You're losing it. I was like, you're losing it.
Let's just hope he was just doing that for fans.
I just hope. I just
fun.
hope someone reprimanded him. Told him like, no,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Since we haven't seen any kind of videos like that, I think
You get,
someone
I think AS might have like, yo, chief,
done.
we're not doing it. Like we're not doing it this so that you can look down on other kids. So yeah.
So shout out to him.
Shout out to him. Hey, let's call it a day, guys. We've been here for too long.
Is it?
Yeah.
10 minutes.
You don't even have a clock on your head.
Looking at the watch, it's been 10 minutes.
See, you wear watches, us we wear clocks. So yeah, this is the end of the show for today. Please don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell them to tell their friends. And then you can catch us on social media. Just go to the Venda podcast. It's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. The Venda podcast. And as for me personally, it's Ndivuwo, Cyril Mphuni on Facebook, and then on Instagram is Ndivuwo is Ndivuwo_Mphuni. On Twitter is Ndivuwo_Mphuni. So let's see you next week, and that's it.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you for staying tuned to our Venda podcast. Just keep on subscribing. Subscribe, because we're still gonna give you more of the good things, of the good content, and all our people.
Your Majesty, can you be the farewell talk?
Her Majesty,
Thank you, Mr. Cyril.
the Queen.
Thank you guys for watching the video. Please subscribe. Anna, see you next week.
And you. I see you. You're not subscribed and you're watching. Press that.
You didn't subscribe?
Yeah, press that button. I see you. Subscribe.
Just press
please,
it.
Yeah,
subscribe.
you subscribe now.
Thank
Don't forget. Tell a friend to
And
subscribe.
please share.
Please share and like. Boom boom.